Energy is nothing but work, and work is defined by force into displacement, and it is a scalar quantity, so you have to add the cos theta. The expression for the electrostatic potential is V is equal to W by Q. VA is the potential at A, and VB is the potential at B, and W is the work done, Q is the charge. Hello everyone, I am Maitri, Faculty of Physics, Vidyashram, Temple of Excellence, Mysore. So in this session, we are going to begin the chapter 2, that is electrostatic potential and capacitance. As we have completed the chapter 1, and in the chapter 1, you have learned about the electric field due to stationary charge and the force between the charges. And in this chapter, you are going to learn a very important concept, that is electrostatic potential energy and the potential. So to know the potential and the potential energy, first you have to recall about the energy and the work done, which is required to know about the very important concept in this chapter which you are learning. Yes. In the previous class, that is in the lower class, you have learned about the energy. What is energy? Energy is nothing but capacity to do work. So if you have energy, you can do work. Then what is work? Work, according to physics, work is defined as force. When you apply force, the body has to displace. The body has to displace. The small displacement is represented as dx. When we apply force, when the body displaces by the force, then the work is said to be done. And work is a scalar quantity. Work is a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity. And work is given by force, displacement, cos theta, as it is a scalar quantity. Now, when theta is 0 degree, that is force and the displacement are in same direction. Means when I apply the force, the displacement of the body is in the same direction of the force applied, then the angle between them is 0 degree, and cos 0 degree is equal to 1, and in this case work is said to be done, and it is given by f dx. If theta is equal to 90 degree, that is, if a force is applied and the displacement is right angle to that applied force, then work is equal to 0. In this case, there is no work done. And the last case is theta is equal to 180 degree, where the force is applied and the displacement of the body is in opposite direction to the applied force, then the cos 180 degree is equal to minus 1, and in this case the work done is negative. So remember, which you have learned, recall it. Energy is nothing but work, and work is defined by force into displacement, and it is a scalar quantity, so you have to add the cos theta. When theta is 0 degree, that is force and displacement are in same direction, work is positive. When theta is equal to 90 degree, that is force and displacement are right angle to each other, there is no work done in that case. And the last case is theta is equal to 180 degree, means force and displacement are in opposite direction. In this case, work is negative. So this is a very important to know this. From this, we are going to discuss the electrostatic potential energy and electrostatic potential. Yes, keeping this, let us move on to the very important concept of the chapter 2, that is electrostatic potential energy. You know that energy is nothing but work. Energy is work. What work is done in this electrostatic potential energy? Here we are going to bring a charge. As we are discussing the electrostatic which is related to charge, so we have to do work in bringing a charge from infinity to a point in electric field. So here we are applying the force on the charge, and that charge is taken from infinity to point P in electric field. I have to apply the force such a way that the charge should move without acceleration. Then that work itself is equal to energy, and here the energy is due to the position. Whenever the energy is possessed by a body due to the position is known as potential energy. Therefore, this energy is nothing but electrostatic potential energy. So, remember what is electrostatic potential energy definition? The definition is work, as we have the energy in the word. Work done. Work done is nothing but energy. What work here we are doing? By applying the force, we are bringing a charge from infinity to a point, and how that charge should be brought? Without accelerating. Without accelerating, I have to take the charge from infinity to a point. Then that work itself is the electrostatic potential energy. So this is the definition, very easy to remember. Just remember the energy. Energy itself is equal to work done. You know the definition of work done, that is force into displacement. So what displacement here? We are going to displace the charge from infinity to a point without accelerating. Then that work itself is equal to electrostatic potential energy. Next, what is electrostatic potential? So electrostatic potential, what is the difference between the energy and the potential? The only difference is that here instead of charge you have to mention as unit positive charge, and the rest of the things is same. Yes, what is electrostatic potential? Electrostatic potential is the work done in bringing. Instead of charge, you have to mention as a unit positive charge taken from infinity to that point without acceleration. Without acceleration, then that is nothing but electrostatic potential, and it is represented by the capital V. The symbol of electrostatic potential is V. The expression for the electrostatic potential is V is equal to W by Q, or this W is nothing but energy. W is equal to energy, therefore work done W is replaced by U, where U is the energy. So we have another expression in terms of energy for the electrostatic potential, that is V is equal to U by Q, where V is electrostatic potential, W is the work done, and Q is the charge. So whenever you write the expression, you have to explain the terms of that expression. Yes, next. What is the SI unit of electrostatic potential? The SI unit of electrostatic potential is, keeping this, let us know what is the SI unit. So for the energy, the SI unit is joule and the unit of charge is coulomb. Therefore, the SI unit of potential is Joule per Coulomb. Joule per Coulomb, or it is equal to volt. Yes, the SI unit of electrostatic potential is volt. And this electrostatic potential is a scalar quantity. Why it is a scalar quantity? Because electrostatic potential is nothing but work done, and work done is a scalar quantity. Therefore, electrostatic potential is a scalar quantity. Next, what is electrostatic potential difference? Electrostatic potential difference. Here also the same words you have to use. Instead of the position infinity to a point, you are going to replace the infinity by 1 point. You have to replace the infinity by as 1 point, and from one point you are going to take the charge to another point in an electric field. Then that difference in the potential is known as electrostatic potential, as in this picture. Yes, consider a charge at A. Now this charge is taken from A to B, that is from one point to another point. The difference in this potential, consider the potential at point A as VA and at B as VB. The difference in this potential is equal to electrostatic potential difference, and it is equal to VA minus VB, which is also equal to W by Q. Yes, and explain the terms in the expression. VA is the potential at A and VB is the potential at B, and W is the work done, Q is the charge. Now you know what is electrostatic potential energy and electrostatic potential, and the third one is electrostatic potential difference. And its SI unit is volt, energy unit is joule, and potential unit is volt. Now the next work is to define the SI unit of potential. SI unit of potential is volt, and we have to define what is 1 volt. To define that, we have the expression, that is V is equal to W by Q. Now in this, let us give the values for this V, W and Q. What is V? V is potential. Let us consider the work done as 1 joule and the charge as 1 coulomb. Then the potential is said to be 1 volt. And you know the definition of potential. In that statement, you give the values for the work done and the charge. Yes. So if 1 joule of work, 1 joule of work is done in taking a charge. What charge? 1 coulomb of charge. So 1 coulomb charge from where to where? From infinity to a point without accelerating against the electric field. Then the potential is said to be 1 volt. Yes, the potential is said to be 1 volt. So this is the definition of 1 volt. Now let us derive what is the expression for electric potential due to a point charge, which is a very important 5-mark question. So in this chapter, from this chapter, you will have one 5-mark question. That one 5-mark question might be this, and you know the mark distribution of this chapter, weightage of this chapter, which we have discussed in the introduction. So this very important question you have to learn compulsorily. Please pay your attention. Yes. Now what is potential? You know, according to that, you are going to draw, and keeping that definition, you are going to derive the expression for the electric potential due to a point charge. Yes. The hint itself will be in the question. As per the question, you are going to draw the diagram. So the question is, you have to consider a point charge. So point charge, in that you have to consider always a positive charge. Yes, plus Q is the point charge. Due to this point charge, what is the electric potential at a point? I need to find it. So that we have considered a point charge which produces the electric field. As it is a positive charge, the electric field line must be away from the charge. So we have marked this electric field due to point charge. It will be in all direction, but we have considered in a specific direction. That direction we have represented here. So which represents the electric field. Okay. Now, to derive the potential, you know that the potential is nothing but work done. That work done is a charge brought from infinity to a point. Therefore, you have to represent the infinity. Infinity to what point you are going to take the charge? You are going to take the charge to point P. And what should be the value of the charge which we take from infinity to point P? That is unit positive charge. Unit, that is 1, positive plus 1C, as to bring from infinity to point P into that electric field. Then that work done itself is equal to potential. And here we have two positive charge. One is a point charge which is producing electric field. Into this field, we are bringing a positive charge from infinity to point P. So we have two positive charge, like charges. Between the like charges, there is repulsion. Yes. So this charge experiences repulsive force. Yes, repulsive force. Then the external force is applied against this repulsive force to take this charge from infinity to point P. And I have to apply in such a way that the external force must be equal to repulsive force. When these are equal, the body moves without acceleration. Without acceleration. Yes. Therefore, we write in the definition that without acceleration means the external force is equal to the repulsive force experienced by the unit positive charge. And this force is given by Coulomb's law. So, according to Coulomb's law, the force is given by, you know that force is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Here Q1 is Q and Q2 is unit positive charge. Therefore, in the place of Q1, the Q, which is a source charge, and the charge Q2, that is unit positive charge. And distance between these two charge in general, let us consider it as x. Therefore, F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by x square. Consider this as equation 1. Now, instead of infinity, first let us consider this unit positive charge at A, point A, and we will move that charge from point A to point B. From point A to point B, the displacement between these 2 points is dx. The displacement, as it is a small, then the work done is also small. To find the total work done in bringing a charge from infinity to point P, before that we need to find the small work done. Small work done in displacing a charge from small displacement. Yes, for that, here is the small work done, small amount of work done in moving a unit positive charge from point A to point B through small distance, that is dx, is given by, you know the expression for the work done. Work done is force into displacement cos theta, because work is a scalar quantity and the displacement is small, therefore work done is small. How to represent the small? As a dw. Work done, if it is small, you have to represent it as dw. So small work done is equal to F, small displacement or the small distance, into cos theta, represents that the work is a scalar quantity. And here, look at this. The force which is experienced by the unit positive charge is repulsive and it is in the direction of electric field. But we are displacing that, or it is displaced in opposite direction to that repulsive force. That is, it is moved from point A to point B. Now, in this force and the displacement are in opposite direction. Force and displacement are in opposite direction. When they are in opposite direction, the angle between them is 180 degree. Once again, I'll repeat this here. The force experienced by the unit positive charge is repulsive force, means away, but we are taking that charge in opposite direction to that force. Yes, force, and this is the direction of displacement. That is, the charge is moved from point A to point B. Now look at this. The force and the displacement are in opposite direction. Whenever they are in opposite direction, angle between them is 180 degree. Now cos 180 degree value is -1. Therefore, here the work done is negative. So work done is negative. And you know the F from the equation 1. Substitute the force using equation 1. When you substitute that, you will get the expression for the small work done. But we have to take the charge from infinity to point P. Means the total work done taking the charge from infinity to point P is given by integrating the small work done. Yes, integrate the small work done to find the total work done in moving a unit positive charge from infinity to point P. So on integrating, you have to integrate here both side. Integration of dw is equal to minus integration of, from where to where you are taking the charge, from infinity to point P, which is at a distance r from the charge. The distance from where to where the charge is taken is considered as the limits of the integration, which I have to write below and above. And q by 4 pi epsilon naught dx by x square as it is. In the next step, what are the constants in this expression? You have to take out of the integration. You know that integration is nothing but addition. Yes. As we have to add the distance, not the q4 pi epsilon naught, because they are constant. So they are taken out of the integration. Only the variable here it is x, because it varies from infinity to r, that is in the integration. So next, integration of dw, integration of all the small work done gives the total work done w, which is equal to, take out the constants out of the integration. The constants are minus q by 4 pi epsilon naught. and the variable in the integration. The variable here it is x. So integration of 1 by x square dx from infinity to r. Yes. What is the integration formula here we have to use? The formula is integration of x to the power n dx is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. n plus 1. So this formula here I have to use to integrate 1 by x square dx. So let us convert this 1 by x square to this form. Means the x square which is in the denominator, let us take that to numerator. When I take that to numerator, the sign of the power changes. When I take this x square to numerator, the sign of the power changes from positive to negative and dx is equal to, now compare with the formula, we have x and the power instead of n we have minus 2. Now integration of x to the power of minus 2 is as per this. So which is equal to x and n value is minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1. Yes. X to the power of minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 answer is x to the power of minus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Therefore, x to the power of minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 is equal to minus 1 by x. Means this x to the power of minus 1 is taken to denominator. When it is in the denominator, the power minus 1 becomes plus 1. So the final answer of integration of x to the power of minus 2 dx is minus 1 by x. Minus 1 by x. Now, in the place of 1 by x square, I have to consider minus 1 by x. Minus 1 by x. Multiply this minus into minus, then the answer is plus. The answer is plus. Yes. Answer is plus. Now, what we have is q by 4 pi epsilon naught is taken to the next step, and what we have, the integration of 1 by x square is 1 by x, and we have to apply the limits for this answer. Yes. How to apply the limits? First, you have to apply the upper limit, then minus and lower limit to the variable x. So, x value here it is upper limit, that is r, then the x value is lower limit infinity. Between these two, I have to consider minus. Yes. So, 1 by first x value is r, that is upper limit, minus 1 by the x value is lower limit infinity. So 1 by r minus 1 by infinity in the bracket after applying the limits. Now what the expression we have for the work done? Work done is equal to plus q by 4 pi epsilon naught of 1 by r minus 1 by infinity. Next. 1 by infinity value is equal to 0, then work done is equal to q by 4 pi epsilon naught r. Now this work done is equal to electrostatic potential according to the definition. Therefore, replace this work by the potential. Then you have the expression for the electrostatic potential due to point charge, which is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. Very important question, and you have to learn this compulsorily. Don't forget to practice this. Very easy one. In this chapter, we are going to deal with only the Work done, work done. You have to remember work done in taking a charge from one point to another point. So if it is a energy, we have to take the charge from infinity to a point. If it is a potential, then instead of charge, you have to consider unit positive charge taken from infinity to a point in an electric field without acceleration against the electric field. Yes. So in this session, we have discussed the electrostatic potential energy, electrostatic potential, potential difference, its SI unit and its expression. In the next session, let us know the equipotential surface, its properties and capacitors. Thank you.